actor. Acting is a hard gig. Sighs. Looks upwards. I'm fast approaching 40, living in a flat share, wipes forehead, raises eyebrows, and can barely afford the rent. I've had some pretty good parts recently. Nods head, pouts lips, and I thought I was getting somewhere. Wry smile. Raises one eyebrow. Continues to nod head. Reads like a Beckett play, doesn't it? But without any of the good writing. I don't know if you know Beckett, but he didn't leave much to the imagination of his actors. I'm sorry, I should just read this out properly. It's not very professional of me. But then how am I supposed to take this seriously? I can see him back there, the writer, Mr. Beckett himself. He looks pretty pissed off right now. But then so am I, if I'm honest. See, this story by... Okay, yes, let's call him Samuel. Is about an actor, as you just heard, and, well, it's bad. It's really terrible, actually. I hate to say it, it's very rude of me, I know, but it's the truth. I don't like subjecting you to all this, points at paper, sarcastic tone, nonsense. I mean, just listen to this part, for example. The constant cycle of audition and rejection, strained voice, hunched shoulders. Audition, rejection, is the actor's curse. It's like, I've got a lot of time for Liars League, okay? But when they give me this story, I don't know, there's something about Samuel's writing. He's writing a story about actors, knowing an actor's going to read it out. That's a real doozy, Sam. A real humdinger of an idea. But it's like, who is this guy? What do you know about me? I don't know if I can read this rubbish. Punctuates the air with paper. See? It's got me stage directing my own actions. It's an absurdity. Anyway, what was it that really got me? Oh yeah, here it is, this bit. Let me read this bit out. It's a note before the story starts, addressed to the actor, whomever that may be. Whomever, bravo, very literary. Anyway, it says, please memorize as much of the story as possible, as this will make the story more believable. What I am to you, Sam? A meat puppet? Is that what acting is to you, I assume? Remember your lines and move your limbs to wherever someone points them to? The worst of it was the rehearsal. Sunday it was. And I'm going there thinking, okay, maybe I'm missing something with this story. Maybe this guy's all right. I'll figure it out. Figure out where he's coming from. Well, I've got a note I made from that rehearsal. Let me read it out to you. Striding back and forth, adjusting his glasses as he stares off into the middle distance and tells me what it is to be a struggling actor. The gall! See, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with writers. More acceptance, hate, I guess. But anyway, I had something here I wanted to say. Oh, I scribbled this down in a bit of rage, to be honest. The thing with writers is, they're all so self-involved. Why do they write stories? They write stories because they've never moved on from their childhood realization that they're not the center of the universe. That revelation shook their overly sensitive nature so severely that they could never quite accept it. their protagonists are invariably thinly veiled, romanticized versions of the person they wish they were, or, worse still, they burp up some mental spittle about a type of person or a type of work they have no idea about. And I stand by every word of that. Pregnant pause. Awkward silence. Look, so maybe I'm not in the latest Ben Wheatley film. And I almost got a part in Sightseers, but anyway, it's not important. It's like the acting profession isn't split up into the Jude Laws and the extras of this world. You know, there are some incredibly talented actors out there who have to grind out for the paychecks, working jobs most students just pass over, just to get by, just to practice their craft. But in Sam's worldview, there's no grey scale. He even gives his story the Hollywood ending. Listen to this. When my agent finally called, mimic telephone call. Hand raised to head. I was a nervous wreck. Fidget. Tap foot loudly. I didn't really listen to anything after I heard the words, "You've got it." My mind was racing, dart eyes back and forth. Sam! You're living in La La Land. Did anyone see that film? Big film. Emma Stone got the Oscar. What a story! You've just got to love what you do and never give up. And one day, all your dreams will come true. Oh, it's nice. Gives you that fuzzy feeling. Makes you all warm inside. Bullshit. And don't give me any of that, "Oh, it's a musical. Oh, it's just a film." It's a lie. That's what it is. It's the kind of dribble old Sam laps up on a subconscious level and feeds into his inane stories. Sorry. Getting a bit worked up. Shakes head. Exhales deeply. You have to laugh. It's just, oh, who cares? I don't know. I'm looking at you and you're all looking at me, smiling, and you're probably thinking, it's a story. It's acting. Look, I'll rip this up. Rips up paper, throws on floor. Look at me. Am I acting? Or are you acting? Is your life one long, boring play? At least I'm aware of it. I do this consciously. So, watch your films if you like a bit of escapism, write your little stories. But just be aware of it. Don't kid yourself. The theme of tonight is truth and lies. So I want to ask you, what do you believe in? Actor bows, audience applause.